On the stage, there was a violin with a completely slit voice. The sound chain was made into several strings. Jack believed that the murderer wanted to play the Misty Man. Will immediately restored the case by empathy. At that time, he found that the murderer killed the victim first and then took him to the stage center of the theater. Then he inserted the scene of the violin from his mouth to his throat. Using the sound chain of the dead, he played a music that belonged only to the murderer himself. The righteous vial was the same. When I was in love, I saw the corpse demon who was killed by him with his own hands again. It seems that he has not yet escaped the shadow. This corpse has been tested by jurisprudence. I found that the player had already brought his voice around him through a series of special procedures, so he could reach the level of playing the sound. This could be judged that the player was a good person who was good at making violin strings. He understood all the production steps of the strings. Vera went to Hannibal to share the case and Hannibal's complaints, and Hannibal said that it seemed to have become one of his. Viagra expressed his feelings that this time, not just a pure psychological change, but as if he was playing a role for someone. After Viagra left, the Beard only entered Hannibal's clinic room today. He kindly told Hannibal's black boyfriend that he always said with a smile recently, "I wanted to cut off someone else's throat and try to play with voice." I hope Hannibal and his boyfriend will discuss and explain his heart. It coincided with the case that Viagra took over. At this time, Uncle Ba's heart had an answer instantly. They were all elegant, high-seasoned people. Hannibal asked the black man to his home to be the uncle and asked him directly in the theater, "Are you the one you fucked?" The black man said with a calm face and said to himself, "Seeing that the Beard had come to talk to you," Hannibal told him that Ferber was already looking for you. But the black man didn't care about it and said that he would kill Ferber, who was seeking him, and Viagra Hannibal. "How many people did you kill some time ago?" "Actually, I know you. I think you are all the same type of people. You just need a friend like you," Hannibal said calmly. "I can't be your friend." The next day, Viagra came to Hannibal again to show that he had already finished the violin case and finished the violin case. Always answering a headless case in his brain made Viagra's life chaotic, and Hannibal decided to borrow a knife to kill him after learning about Viagra's recent situation. He told Viagra all the conversations with the Beard. He also told Viagra to go out and suggested that Viagra bring 2 policemen to ask. The next day, Will came to the black man's piano shop and said they were investigating the death of a regular man. The black man said he knew the case. He heard that the murderer cut open his throat and tried to play it with his voice. The victim's voice band was like making sheep intestine strings. Will said, "We did not publish these details. How did you know?" Just as he was about to continue asking the black man, a noisy sound appeared in his mind. Will hurriedly ran to the street. After taking a few tablets of preservation medicine, he returned to the piano store and found that the police officer who came with him died in the empty room on the floor. It was silent in an instant. Viagra walked along the stairs to the underground room where the strings were made and saw a bunch of untreated people. At this time, I saw another policeman. His face was already pierced by a steel stiletto. Suddenly, the black man appeared behind his back and used a steel stiletto to tie Viagra. If you like this story, please subscribe.